Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Evander Fisher. Now, I want to talk about Wodemaya and Dr. Mumbi. I want to say thank you to them first of all because they've been doing a great job. We're talking about Wodemaya. The first time I saw him was him in China taking videos of a black man, how a black man lives in China. Now, I could relate to that because number one, I'm married to a Chinese wife, and also I've been to China myself. China is a beautiful country. The work ethic is amazing, and I can see why China is successful. And Wodemaya doesn't have to be putting videos about Africa. He was already doing pretty well in China. I've watched him for that reason, not because he travels around Africa. Now, today I was watching a video of that he posted, and there's a lady that's speaking against him on him talking about Zambia. Now, Zambia is an African country, and what he is saying is that Zambia should be Zambia, and Chinese people shouldn't have the power to be, first of all, holding employees like hostages, okay? And also black people being stopped from getting haircuts in their own country because they are black, and being told that they are foreigners in their own country, and being told they cannot go and buy some food from a restaurant but Chinese people can. That is discrimination. Now, put this in this perspective. Can you imagine this happening in the UK or in America, where American or British person goes to a restaurant and being told, sorry, you can't come in because you are British or you're a foreigner in your own country? That would hit the news so high that I'm sorry, but there'll be loads of people protesting out of that restaurant, or it's just going to get bad press. Now, this has been allowed in an African country. Now, for me, yes, the mayor's done a great job by shutting down the restaurant and the barber, because another incident happened where a Chinese barber refused to give a black person a haircut. If you hear any noise of a baby, that's my daughter. She's the boss in the house, so can't tell her to keep quiet. She won't keep quiet. You can try. So now this lady is talking about, what am I talking about, Zambia, and saying that Chinese people can put Chinese posts and build construction sites in Zambia because they're putting money into that. Now, we're not going to argue with that, but you have to also respect the country that you're in. When I went to China, I respected the culture. I never went around saying, oh, dogs shouldn't be eaten. Or I never went around saying that, oh, I've saw snakes getting slaughtered. I would never went speaking bad about those things because that's their culture. That's part of, I'm not saying all Chinese people do those things, but certain parts do that. Now, who am I to go to another country and tell people what to do? We don't do that. We respect the culture. And that's why I never had bad incidents in China. Now, in Zambia, it's the same thing. You have to go into a country and respect the people. If you don't agree with how people live, then you shouldn't be in that country. Okay, so this whole thing of this, no, basically a lady is telling, what am I, you from Ghana, who are you to talk about Zambia, blah, blah. No, Wodemaya is a proud African. He is opening a lot of people's eyes. And we shouldn't be tolerating racism or discrimination on our own continent or anywhere else. Even if I'm visiting America, I shouldn't be taking discrimination from anybody. So we need to learn how to speak up. Africa has been through a lot, especially Southern Africa during the apartheid times. I'm from Zimbabwe. A lot of Zimbabweans, what I've seen is we are respectful, but sometimes that also can be taken advantage of. For example, I cannot picture 6 British people being held, 6 British employees being held hostage by a Chinese boss. that will never happen because they know who they are and they know their value and they know that's against the law, and that just won't happen. So why should that be happening in Africa? Why should that happen in South Africa? And that's not in South Africa. The same thing happened where employers were keeping employees indoors and not letting them to go home. And you telling me that Wodemaya shouldn't speak about things like this? Of course he should, because he's proud African, I'm proud African, and we should be opening up our eyes so that we don't tolerate things like this. We do not preach hate, and we do need foreigners in our countries. That's what makes a country strong, but we demand respect. Miss Trudy doing a great job as well, giving people a lift as well. So I think that we should be embracing people like them and not bringing them down. We should learn how to lift up our own people, and that's something we need to do as Africa. Yes, Zambia is its own country, Zimbabwe is its own country, Ghana is its own country, Kenya is its own country, but at the end of the day, unity is what's going to save our continent. So I want to say thank you to Dr. Mumbi. I want to say thank you to Wodemaya, my mother, and this is my channel, guys, and I also want to be spreading good news about Africa. I'm proud. I live in the UK and I got great news. I'll be moving to Africa with my family next year. We have great plans, and not just to make money, but also to build jobs and inspire young people. And I do recommend, if you're watching this and you live in America or in the UK or anywhere in the West and stuff, is to bring your knowledge back to Africa. That's the way we're going to grow, is by unity. And if you also American that's never, or Black American that's never been to Africa, or no bloodline that you know of, I know you Africa by ancestral, but if you don't have any family currently in Africa, try and look into going to Africa. Look at George Floyd, killed in America, and yet the police has been protected by, the killer's been protected by the police. These things are happening, and it's time that we start looking into Africa. Don't underestimate the sleeping elephant, because it's going to grow. Grow with it. Grow with motherland, and I want to be in that movement. So guys, thank you so much for watching my channel, watching this video. Please subscribe and let us take Africa to another level. And I want to also take videos of the stages of me being in the UK and preparing to go to Africa. Africa, Mother Africa. Thank you guys. Bye. Peace.